What is up, YouTube? Today we are going to be VOD reviewing I believe, Gold 3 DPS game. Should be interesting, so let's get right into it. And like, again, if you don't know, this video is kind of unedited. They're pretty raw. That's the point of the style of these. We have edited videos, so if this isn't really your style, then that's completely fine. Whatever, we're going to get right into it. Though, this is the player we're going to be looking at today. Yeah, it should be pretty good. Just looking at comp specifically, let me skip 20 seconds so we can see exactly what they're going to run. So obviously they've got the, pharmacy. They're playing Sigma. Sigma's still pretty strong even right now. After the, recent changes, but he's still decent because with team follow-up, his rock combo still, kills. Albeit just a little bit harder. And then they're running the Kiriko, which, is fine. On the opposite team, we're running Genji. I think I heard of Pharah for a little bit, but it looks like they switched to Genji. Then they're running the Diva. Diva's also very, very strong right now. Then the Moira, which I'm not super happy about, and then the Zen. So they're going to be a little bit low on, just healing in general, but Reaper has self-healing, and Diva can kind of mitigate damage, so you're hoping to, do something, but at the same time, this is gold, so team comp isn't like necessary to an extent. I'm just gonna pause this 1 second. It already looks like someone died. That's not good. Okay, so he's challenging them. We're just gonna back off real fast. I want to see how this person dies really quick. But again, honestly, not much you can do about that. Just tips in general for your own gameplay. How to fix this. So it looks like Genji's going to. No, Genji doesn't even try to do anything. He was just one from the shots. Okay. Yeah, not much to go over by that specifically. So, he goes in about half HP to challenge this Sigma. I don't really like this because you could almost one-shot him if he gets both of his shots. But he's going to come out and die because I believe his entire team rotated top. Which is, great for them, great for the team, but not great for you if you're trying to play the game. Yeah. So, great for your team, but your team's already down 2, so I would have just backed off here. And the Pharah is just doing stuff. Okay, so there we already see they made the swap to Widow to try to counteract their Pharah. Pharah kind of runs through teams like this though, like in gold, because of the way that she works. Let's see if we're gonna see the Reaper die again. I hope not. Okay, so Reaper gets out, but they're able to kill Widow, which is fine. Yeah, the low healing definitely does not help in this sense with playing. That's not a DP spot. Trying to play with. Okay, I don't mind that in gold. You'll get away with that in gold, but in regular games you'll get destroyed. They look like they're able to clean them up though. So now they're just gonna walk. They should just be calling this push suspicious big. It's also very loud in my ear. There we go. Package's back up now. Cool. So going back to our Reaper, he's kind of just cleaning up. I don't think he did really any. He didn't like do not. He did okay. We'll go with that. So he was able to make a little bit of space. They're switching to the Orisa immediately. Kind of strange. Though I think Orisa in this rank is also still very strong. Just because teams, okay, I like this. If you can get the kill, it's big. Okay, no, not gonna really get the kill. Gonna go for the pack. I like that. That's fine. But just in general, Orisa and Pharah just get a lot of value because for Pharah, it's hard for hit scan players who don't know how to aim. Um, and you know, Orisa, people don't understand how to push her and beat her. She feels like you know, a raid boss in the lower elos. Even up until Master, she still feels like a raid boss unless like you have a team that kind of understands her playstyle and how to beat her. Her being in those ranks for so long though allows for teams to understand like what is exactly is they need to play against her. They kind of start understanding team comps and that kind of stuff. Like I'm sure if goats ran for so long, people would start like learning how to beat goats, not with other comps, but still with goats. But just kind of understanding more how goats works. We didn't really get to go into that with like any other like teams. Most teams didn't run goats. Strictly ranked talking. So yeah. But they're going to clean up here. Their Widow getting a lot of kills here. Actually, they're just like cleaning up those tanks, which is nice. I already don't like this because the way they're playing says that they're gonna, you know, use their Blossom from the air, and see, even this TP here, this is very obvious that that's what you're gonna do. So we'll see. We'll see if we can get the team to push up and fall for it. I would just ult here. I would just solo ult them both. There you go. Nice. Because this is gold, it's, you know, I'm not expecting the Zarya to be able to reaction shift herself and her teammate under that, or just double shift herself. Okay, that's just a toss of an ult. They're just wasting an ult there. That ult is very, very bad. Just because they're wasting an ult right after getting a checkpoint. So they're kind of just getting cleaned up here. The best they can do is like stop staggering and reset. They did a lot of work when they were still playing Pharah. And Pharah is still decent here because of the amount of trees. That was a fair ult as well. So yeah, they used the Torbolt to switch characters. That's fine. I'm assuming they wanted to use it during the, you know, first point cap. But the fair ult, unless we see a switch here, kind of weird. Okay, they rezzed them, and then did the flank. The flank Reaper is just gonna do work. Did they have enough time to? I think he had enough time to bell their Mercy. To be honest. Oh no, she's got one tap. Yeah. I mean, they could have healed her, but looking just to kill the Zarya in the back, knowing that there's only one healer left. This is good. Those are some big shots, actually. Nice shot on his aim, and then he gets directed. Not much you could do there besides just like calling for heals or something. We're not gonna see much like high professional like positioning analysis. Okay, there we go. We switched to Soldier. Honestly, I think the Reaper was working fine. I don't even think you need to switch at all, unless you're just maybe bored of the character. A little bit confused on where this map goes, but that's all good. You can hear the person behind you, so yeah, if you had headphones on, you could have heard them, but it's what it is. I think even if you heard them, depending on how, you know, the Ditto goes, I don't know. Like, that's just kind of like a 50-50. Like, are you just a better soldier than the other player? Which you really don't want to put yourself in those positions. That's a great attempt, kind of. I mean, this is just kind of gold gameplay. I think main thing for gold is if you want to, you know, get out of gold, at least in Overwatch 2 at the moment right now, is work on your ult usage, work on your ult tracking. If you're playing a character like Zarya, your ult is like one of the best ults in the game, and you're playing as a diva, so you're hoping the diva doesn't eat your ult. So you're basically just waiting for her to use something. Grabbing out here though isn't good. I'd grab like when they push up, when they start like advancing with something, then you grab them all. So, especially when you have, that's also, yeah, that's a big toss. Especially when you have the Bastion ult, you want to be saving grab for that because that's going to be massive. Looks like Diva's just going to go in by herself, drop LOS on her team, so she's probably dead. Yep, there's the D-Mech, and then she's still going in alone, and she's dead. So, we're still going to see the flank here, even though we're down 2. But it looks like so are they. So it's a good cleanup. But he's 1 HP. We're able to clean them all up. Nice. Honestly, I do actually like the soldier pick in the sense of, like, if you're not getting any heals, it's good to switch because, you know, your team's playing Moira Zen. Okay, Zari going in alone, dying. This is all good. Playing this high ground is fine. High ground on... Okay. Yeah, and then they're just probably just going to lose this because they don't have the... They don't have the grab anymore. This is what it is. I wonder how long they also held on to soldier ult for. No, they just got it now, so that makes sense. Cool. So, ideas for moving on. I think they need to switch to characters maybe with easier ult usage. Maybe switch back to the Pharah. I think that Pharah was fine. Just playing the walls a little bit better in order to win. But all in all, not bad. I've seen much worse. Okay, we're going back to the Reaper. Reaper's fine. So it looks like they're going to go with Sigma for this one, and they're going to go Rhine. Now here's the thing about Rhine that I'm going to try to explain, because I actually wanted to see the Rhine here to explain it. Let's see if he'll teleport up so I can kind of talk about it. I don't know what he's doing right now, but... Okay. That will give me a good angle. Okay, so let's go free cam, and I can just try to explain this real quick. So, when you're playing Reinhardt here, the thing that's crappy about Reinhardt, this is like, I would say, as a Rhine player, I would say this is Reinhardt's worst map, or the one I don't want to play on the most, you know. The least enjoyable Reinhardt experience. And the reason for that is because players will play here, on this high ground, right? If you play Monkey... Like, let's say Hanzo's playing up here because he can pop shots. If you're playing Monkey can just jump on this high ground, right? If you're playing Monkey, it's a little bit more of a commitment to jump to this high ground from here because, you know, if you don't get a kill, you have to fall off and then they're going to blow you to smithereens. But otherwise, it's a low commitment to jump up here to boot them maybe back more, and then you fall back off. And maybe if you dive with your Genji, you can confirm a kill in this, like, dead space here. Where maybe you trap LOS with the Ana playing here, right? So the idea here is, if you're playing Reinhardt, you can't do any of this. This high ground you will never get to, right? The only way that you win this is like if you just like, go to point and like hope for the best, and your team just kills people on high ground while you're making space on the ground here. But that's, you know, completely trash. You're hoping that like when you go here and you try to duel this Sigma and his healer, and the healers are looking at you because you're actually taking damage, that the Sigma doesn't turn around and just rock your team here that's going up on this high ground to dive. So Reinhardt's really bad in this situation. Same reason why Orisa is not good. Orisa has range though, so she can at least do something. Like she can throw a spear up there to, you know, help your team confirm the kill on the Ana or something. Just assuming they're running Ana, because normally when you run Ana, you're running her up here. But in general, my strat for playing, and I'm just going to go up here so you can see, when I'm playing Rhine, which is very rare, you know, you come out of spawn here, go through, you can go through room underneath, go through room atop, or just go all the way around. It's completely optional. Go through this room and then play up here, and now you're on the high ground. Does that make sense? So you're going to walk through, and now you're on the high ground up here. Now the thing is, you have full control on this high ground to play the game, because the Ana can't play up here by herself. And if they're playing Sigma like they are on point, or they're playing, let's say, for example, they're playing Sigma here, and they're playing Ana here. If you walk through, this Cho can go around the Sigma and then just jump on the Ana. Sigma's on the high ground away from his Ana. He can't do anything about it. He could drop to low ground and call his Ana to drop to low ground, but now you're in the same situation. Now your team's up here, and let's say you're running Ana. Now your Ana's on the high ground, and Sigma's never going to get to them. So you're going to rotate long. It's kind of an arduous journey to get there, but you're going to get all the way around, depending on however you want to do it. Personally, I haven't found one that I like the most. If I want to avoid all struggle, I'll go far side and go underneath, and then just hope they're not playing a Lucio or something. And I'll run through here and scout really quick for the team, see what there is, see if there's a Lucio, and go this way. If there is a Lucio, I'll try to bait him to try to boot me off because I'm a tank, and I'll be okay. Because this gives me a lot of options just to push straight to point. Like if, let's say, they're not on point, you just run straight to point, and then when they drop off to test, you kill them. Normally in higher elo, they'll have like a specific person that will go down to contest. Normally it's the tank or a DPS or something. Normally not your Ana that's on the high ground will not drop off in contest, but this is gold, and so they may do that. So yeah, wrap all the way around. You leave their tank on the high ground by themselves. You push this Ana either back this way and drop off so she has worse LOS. Maybe even push her back into her spawn, so you have all of this point that just cannot be seen by the Ana because she's like playing here or something, Because if she plays here, she's going to get shot at by our team on the high ground, so she needs to play back here in this corner, so she'll have no LOS. Then we're free to set up on the high ground. Maybe Ryan drops off now. Maybe Ryan drops off and pushes the Ana down here, which is also completely fine. It's a little risky because the potential for an enemy to jump up here and kill your team is kind of high, but they're not gonna 1v4. So you take the high ground, you shove the Ana off, you shove everybody off the high ground. No one's allowed to be up here. And then, from there, you can either try to get a pick using high ground or just, as Ryan, you drop off. As Reaper, you drop off, you start brawling. And because, you're Reaper Ryan, you can kind of play the game a little bit more and deny them the high ground. So let's see how this ends up playing out. I have a feeling they're not going to do any, crazy rotation techs just because, that's just my guess. So we're going to see what they do. Sorry, I made a mistake. We're playing Reaper, not the Rhine. Oh, and they switched off of Rhine. No way. Well, at least you got some high-level analysis if you wanted to play Rhine. Kind of boring. So Sigma, similar idea, actually. A little bit different. I don't know what they're doing that far up. I'll try to explain a little bit for Sigma. Same relative idea, but with Sigma, it's a little easier to hold this high ground. I like this high ground on Sigma. I also, if I'm playing Monkey, and I'll just explain Monkey really quick, I love playing Monkey right here because I am able to protect my Ana, able to protect whoever plays here if they play Monkey, or if they play Doom and they want to jump up here, maybe punch my teammates. And if they go here, I can jump here and get a buttload of damage on their team while being still pocketed by our Ana that's on this high ground. So I like playing here. It gives me more versatility than playing here and getting first shot when they turn corner, because they're just going to shoot at me when they turn the corner. Versus when I'm here, they're not shooting at me until I jump on them. When I jump on them, then I get to do damage to them and tickle them to death. And there's always enough time because of the amount of choke they have to push through, that if they decide to push through choke really fast, then I can still get out. But playing Sigma specifically, I think the idea is to maybe rotate top. Again, you're never going to get to this. These two players are never going to get punished on the high ground because you're playing Bash and Sombra. And Ana. It's going to be virtually impossible basically for you to get up there. It's going to be a lot of commitment for Sombra to get up there, and it's not going to be worth it if she dies. So I would say still do the rotation strat if you really want to push that high ground. Like, you're going to see they're probably going to lose the first point as long as they don't feed, which, I mean, they're feeding right now. The Reaper specifically is feeding. So as long as we don't look to, toss, as long as these two players can stay on the high ground without getting punished, which they literally cannot be punished because of their team comp, you should have a free time to win this game, or to at least to hold this point out. I don't like the Reaper pushing up that far. I think it's a toss. I think if you want to get a cheese kill to maybe help you win the game, you know, sit in this alleyway, and when everybody finishes leaving, then you shoot the Mercy in the face, or you shoot the Bastion in the face. Or you do this and you don't show yourself. You just do this just to tell the team what comp they're running. But again, that's really not worth it on Reaper. So I just want to go back and see how he ends up getting in this position. Okay, he just teleports deep. That's what he does. And who does he drop on? Who is his target prio here? Because you can play Reaper like an assassin. Okay, here's the Bastion. Who's like, Bastion's big. Okay, yeah. Does he get out, though, here? He does get out here, unless they can rock him. And we're able to kill the Ana, and he teleports back in and wants to brawl. And he's not shooting the Bastion. Okay. If you're playing Reaper, if you are a Reaper player, let's talk about a couple things. Let's just slow this down. So, you're playing Reaper. If you are struggling to climb with Reaper up until, let's say Diamond. If you're not Diamond yet, playing Reaper only, let's talk about some stuff. Wait until, like, choose a different target. Don't shoot Bastion. Bastion with the Mercy pocket, just ignore him. I wouldn't even show myself to any of one until I've seen the Mercy and maybe just jumped on her. The Mercy or the Ana. Either one is fine. I'm surprised you didn't get rocked here. The fact you got out was a miracle. The fact that the Ana died to something, even though she never got shot, was crazy. Teleporting right back in. Not opposed to it if your entire team is pushing. Because the thing is, look what's happening. The Bastion is now looking at you instead of looking at your team. Therefore, if your team is pushing up, you can just walk on them. The only issue is that you're not playing Ryan, you're not playing Lucio, you're not maybe even team comming to your, like, you're not even telling your team to push with you, and this is also gold, so you're not going to get that kind of comp. Like, you're going to have to solo carry. And I understand he's trying to solo carry here, but you already got one kill. That's good enough. They can't win the fight now. Like, with you existing, they cannot win the fight because you killed one already. So just watching the kill feed, seeing you got one, that's all you need. But yeah, here I'm not opposed to this, but jumping down I am. Jumping down I am very much opposed because you don't have Fade yet. You don't have Fade or TP. You got to wait there, and you got to wait that out before you have that. Once you have that, you're free to jump down and do whatever you want. Because you can see right now Bastion shooting at you, and the thing is, your team could have pushed up here and maybe even killed the Sigma and just cleaned up all three of them. Had we calmed and how we waited. So yeah, Bastion was low, so if the team pushes up, you could have killed them all. But I don't blame the team here because I'm assuming there wasn't any comms. I'm assuming, you know, the team's all just going to play on point. You were already up one. Now you're even, and I would say you're technically worse because in this ELO, DPS do more than supports do. So we're going to see what they do in this situation where they're even. Okay, this is actually very important to understand, I think, to be honest. So it is a clean 4v4 right now. This is a big nade here, actually. There's a lot of damage done. So some are just kind of chilling on point. They have no idea. I don't like that hack target prio. That's pretty bad. You want to primarily probably hack the Moira or the Zen. I would probably hack the Moira in this case. Unless, you know, you really know that you can one-clip Zen, because Zen's, you know, kind of an easy target. But given the HP, like right now, given the HP, hack the Zen. Now the Zen's getting healed, so it's a little bit worse. But he's still lower. He's still one-clip range for golds. I mean, still don't like that. There's a Zen, 1 HP. Okay, we're just ignoring him. That's fine. We're going to miss the rock. Now they're up a player. And their Ana is back. Where is our Reaper? Our Reaper came back and died immediately. Okay, well. What the heck is happening? I just want to watch him come back from this. Okay, so let's take a look. So Reaper's back. He goes right in. He goes in on the Mercy and switches from the Mercy to the Bastion. He's trying to kill a Bastion. And he got swept, and now he's probably dead. Yep, there you go. So, yeah, he ran out of ammo, went for the melee. I would have just faded and went back to my team, given where they were. Switching over to junk. Let's see. They're still fighting this, actually, which is really funny. They're using ults. They're using a lot of ults to stay alive. This is fine. I mean, it's okay to use ults as long as you win the fight. Not okay to use ults when the fight's already lost and you're trying to, like, bring it back. You're like, no, I can use my ult and I can kill all 5. Then don't use your ult. Okay, they caught the Sombra. They should be killing her right now. Okay, she teleported out. They really need to, like, they can see exactly where she's going. It's a decent translocator. Let's see if Sigma will see it. Sigma, do you see the translocator? No, you just kill her. Okay, she doesn't even use it. It's good on Sigma. Sigma's doing good. Oh, they swept the Sigma in here by himself. Oh, no. Sigma didn't calm to his team. Okay, this Sigma should be dead right now. Okay, no, Sigma's still alive. They haven't punished him. They did spam into his shield, though. Okay, they did rock him. And now, again, I don't know if this DPS is just getting unlucky, but he's kind of feeding. And he's also just getting carried by his team. Okay, they have the nano. They're going to be able to kill this Hanzo. They're not going to kill the Hanzo. Hanzo's going to get out for free. And they got the anti. They got big antis. I'm gonna slow this game down. It's a little bit hard to keep track of. So they kill the Bastion, and they kill the Hanzo. So we're back being even again, I believe. Yeah, 4-4. This is gonna be a big ult. Got both supports. Let's see which one he chooses. He chooses the Ana. This is fine. I'm not opposed to this. Is the Moira going to die? Yes, the Moira's going to die. Okay, Mercy's 1. Okay, he did do something. But now, okay, he's doing exactly what I said not to. Which was, in this situation where you have lost the fight, it's over. It's you and Sigma versus 4 people. Your best bet is just protect the Sigma and try your best. Don't use your ult because 2 people can jump on you. Especially with junk. If you're playing maybe like a hard carry ult like a Dragon Blade or even like Sigma ult's fine if you can land like a big one, but junk ult, like, and in the open with the Pharah, I understand they haven't been running Pharah for the entire time, but still, it doesn't, like, maybe you can hear them. So using the ult, trying to do their best, they end up killing themselves for it, and their ult. So they lose their ult, they lose them. And now it's a 1v4 for Sigma, who's just going to get bullied for free. And even, yeah, the Pharah was low enough that you could have one-shot her with a mine. So Sigma's just going to get shoved off. He's probably actually just going to die here. There's not much you can do. Yeah. And they're just going to take the cap. Is what it is. So yeah, the Pharah is just going to work because, you know, they're not going to be able to contest it with the character switches. They switch over to the soldier. And let's see what they can do here. I mean, I don't know where your tank is. Where's your tank? Tank? Where you at? I think it's... There we go. Oh, he's just coming back from spawn. But not fast enough. Our soldier needs to actually run and, you know, turn around and see where our tank is. I do wonder to see if we actually even got him to turn around. Did our soldier ever turn around at all to see where his tank was? Okay. This is another very important thing. There's no map. Okay, so he did turn around once, but I don't think he turned around to look for his tank. He just turned around. And that's going to cause him just to die here, I think. Yeah. So, went more in toward our team. The idea is maybe to weave and dodge while going, you know, back away. So, looking specifically, again, we're ulting when we're down. And almost dying for it. Sigma's just getting bodied here, trying to play this. We need to be taking high ground here. High ground is important. Even Soldier didn't take high ground. The Pharah's on high ground, so you can just abuse your team. And they're just going to keep shoving you back for it. And they're just going to take cap for free. Okay, they're going to use ults. They're going to commit a lot. This is fine. I mean, they committed a lot. It caused the enemy team to commit a lot. It was kind of already lost to begin with. But you got some ults out. I think you went... Yeah, you got the 2 ults. So you traded 2 ults for 2 ults. Which is, you know, not too bad. So you go back on the Diva. Okay, ulting at 1 HP, I don't agree with. Okay, we're just chucking sleep out in the air. This Pharah's just going to walk on your team, even though, yeah, she's 1 HP and she's going to walk on your team. There's no comms. She almost just killed your Ana, too. You guys really just need to calm where the, you know, where the Pharah is and try to play high grounds. Like, the Soldier playing the high ground up here, fine. I'm okay with that. Better than nothing. Okay, the Genji's going to be up here, too. Okay, the Sigma went up to the high ground. And he just kind of said, he just trying to shove them off, which I'm okay. I'm also fine with. Him shoving them off of the high ground saying, you guys can't be up here, that's good. But just in general... Okay, I'm going to kill the Pharah and kill himself. And the Sigma going to kill himself. Everyone's killing themselves today. Using ults when we're down, I think. Yeah. And we're running out of DM. So we can't DM the Bastion. But yeah, I'm fully okay with most of this. This is just kind of standard gameplay. Are we going to kill the Pharah here? We are going to kill the Pharah there, so that's good. Are we going to watch for res, though? No, we are not. So, there's the blade. Let's see what we can get. We got 1. We can get the 2. Nice. You can't eat that, Sigma. It's not an ability like that. Nice. We get the kill. We only lost, I mean, I wouldn't expect them to know this, but the strat would be to go to spawn and switch characters, switch from Diva back to Diva again to get your mech. Keep all your ult charge. I don't actually know what the ult charge is on their character. Gonna be some big damage to the back from the mines. And otherwise... Okay, they got the res. And they're gonna get a 1-man ult. They're able to kill the Genji. There's the ult on Diva. Let's see if Diva gets anybody. Diva got the junk. Okay. And she got the big remech. I do wonder if people didn't know that that's a thing in this game, but that's a big remech. And they're using ults when they're down, and he got antied, so we didn't get any healing. If, you know, if you're lower elo, you don't know, Nano Boost, it doubles your damage. It also, you know, heals you to full when you get hit by it, unless you're antied. If you're antied, you get no HP from it. So it's really bad in that case. So we'll see if... Okay, that's big. I mean, so... What the heck happened? I like, Oh, they just ran out of time. No way. Okay. So I do like, and here's the thing. Junk's abilities, and I used to play Junk, are very good at the 1v1. He's like literally the best 1v1er in the game, except for maybe Hog, but not Hog anymore because of the hook changes and the no damage. Maybe you could say Kiriko is probably the best 1v1 character now, just because of you know, their kit and the way they work, or maybe Kree. Kree after the recent nerf to his nade, maybe not so much. But his role doing less damage, his role mitigating damage and his HP being higher is better. But now his HP isn't higher either. But Junk is still very, very, very strong. He can still two-shot you in a matter of seconds. And his mobility allows him just to take high grounds for free. So we're going to see that here, though, when he just kind of goes up and just kills the Ashe and says, you can't be up here anymore. Also, Ashe playing way too far out. I don't know why she just thinks she can play over here. That's a throw. You don't deserve this win. Yeah, you're getting carried. Big ults here. It was actually massive, and it would have been a free retake and possibly an overtime game for next round. Yeah, it would have been a 3-3 if you had touched the point here, which is really unfortunate. I mean, there's no way you can know that you're about to get 3 kills, but yeah, that's pretty tough on them. After getting the bash might have been pretty mad after getting those big shots. It's a well-placed ult, actually, to be honest. Even Genji tried to dash out of it and dashed into one, which is great. And then they just have the Moira. Could he have mind saved it? That's the question. I have a feeling that this Junk could have. Let's see. Please, Junk, have a mine. No way, Junk, you have a mine. You could have saved yourself. Yeah. Okay, Junk could have saved the game. That's tough. Is what it is. But yeah, I would say, closing notes is make sure that you're actually playing with your brain. Understand what ults have been used, understand what abilities have been used. If you're gonna jump on a character, understand why you can kill that character. And I'll probably go into more depth about that later on in future videos if people want more Overwatch content. I know the channel is specifically more Apex stuff just due to the games that Dovin wants to play, but I have a lot of Overwatch experience, so if you play Overwatch and you're like, hey, I want to know, let me know. But yeah, as you can see, I was the Masters this season, Masters last season. Mostly a tank player. I've been playing a little bit of support this season, only an hour in the game though, just because of Lifeweaver and trying to learn how to play them. So mostly a tank player, mostly a DPS. Sometimes a better DPS, sometimes a better tank. As you can see, DPS Masters 3, tank Masters 5, but peak Masters 2. So take that as you will. But I also coached, owned, and played for a ton of different teams, including a collegiate. So I have at least some experience in VOD review and all that stuff. But this one was just pretty quick. I mean, there's not lots to VOD review specifically for gold, especially really one-sided like this, unless it's much easier if you're sitting next to the actual person and be like, hey, why did you drop down here? And they're like, I think I could kill the Bastion or something. So it's easier to do that than it is to just VOD review someone's specific game. But maybe I'll pull up a higher level scrim for next time, and maybe go over rotations and stuff, which could be cool. But otherwise, if you don't like this, you're like, I hate Overwatch. Overwatch is trash. And I agree. And if you want to see more Apex content, let me know, and I'll be sure to put that out, because I like making Apex content as well. I'm hoping to record a couple games, or get a couple recordings from other people, and pull up their stream or something, and VOD review their gameplay, and just comm structure and stuff, which would be great. But let me know in the comments if you like Overwatch content, you don't like Overwatch content. It's kind of a first for this channel. It's not a first for my channel, but it's first for this channel. Specifically, so let me know. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.